Hi friends, welcome to my channel, Yaya's Heart Tarot. Today I'll be doing brief energy check-in for each zodiac sign. These are for the week of June 11th through the 17th. And they will be 12 card readings. There will be 3 cards to indicate your energy, 3 cards to indicate the energy of generally someone who's connected to you. Not always, it could be a situation that's connected to you, but usually it's the energy of an individual. And then 3 cards to identify the connection, what the situation is, how you're connected. And then there'll be 3 additional cards at the end to kind of close it off, get a message from the universe. I'll be doing each of the zodiac signs. I have them divided by elements. So first will be the earth signs, then the fire signs, then the water signs, and then the air signs. There's no clarification on these cards. It's whatever comes out, so it's just a brief reading, brief check-in for the energy, again, of the week of June 11th through June 17th. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The energies of you versus what's connected to you or who is connected to you. Sometimes the roles can switch, and I may not be able to tell, but typically, generally, it'll stay your energy is your energy, but it can flip. So if your energy versus the energy of who or what is connected to you makes more sense, if you flip them, that will apply sometimes for some people. So just keep that in mind. So first we are going to get a reading for Taurus. Taurus is first. Okay, move these cards up a bit here so I've got some room. All right, Taurus, let's see. Okay, Spirit. Messages for Taurus, please. For the week of June 11th. Okay, Taurus, for your energy, we've got the Strength card, we've got the 4 of Cups, and we've got the 9 of Pentacles. For the energy that's connected to you, we have the Tower, we've got the 7 of Wands, and we've got the Chariot. And for the energy that connects you, we've got the Ace of Swords, the 9 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so for your energy, right now you are kind of withdrawing into yourself. You are, I'm not sure why you're withdrawing into yourself. It seems that there's something emotional that you're finding difficult to deal with. So you are kind of shutting down just a bit. It's not so much that internally you're shutting down, but you're kind of closing out things from the outside, just to kind of give yourself a chance to maybe equilibrate. Evidently it feels like there's a lot of emotional energy that's going on, and so you are you're just kind of staying within yourself to try and basically kind of block out any further energy coming in. And so the energy that's connected to you, and this makes sense, because the energy that's connected to you is really, really pushing to make big changes. They're actually not just like, let's change, let's get you a new car, or let's you should do something different for work. It's not just that. It's like a huge change. It's like they are really pushing for a really big change in your life, possibly changing just about everything. And they are kind of trying to do this possibly unilaterally. They're not really taking your your feelings on the subject into account. They've got kind of their own agenda, and they're really pushing to get that done. Now, the energy that connects you, the two of you, there is a lot of love here between the two of you. And that is probably why, you're not just saying, just get out of my life, because this other individual is pushing pretty hard. But I feel like partly the reason that they may be pushing is because there's a situation that they feel like needs to be, what's the word I want? There's a situation that they don't feel like it's working out, or they don't feel like it's going to work. They feel like it's muddled, it's muddy, it's getting confused, and they want to change things up, simplify things, and clarify things because they love you. And so they are seeing things as, this is a mess and it's not going to work, and we need to fix it right now. But they're seeing it that way because they love you. You, on the other hand, are feeling things that, this is too much, I can't deal with this right now, I need to slow down. So that's the energies that I am seeing for the two of you and your connection. And let's see, let's get a final message to close this off. Final message here from the universe, just to pull this all together for us. See what advice the universe has for this situation. Universe, what advice do you have for Taurus here? Okay, so they've got the Moon, they have the Eight of Cups, and they've got the Five of Cups. Yeah, the universe is saying to you that this is probably a good place for you to be right now, to kind of walk away from the situation, to close it off, to hold it at bay, because right now it's causing you grief and stress and sadness, because you do love this person, but they're pushing too hard. So the universe is saying to you, just don't get pulled into this situation right now. Just keep things within yourself. Just kind of turn away from the situation right now. I get the feeling that you're not really going to be able to shut the situation down. So the universe is just basically kind of telling you just to step away from the situation. And it's just for the time being. This feels like it's a very temporary situation, but you're trying to keep things the same, and they're trying to change things up, and you're both trying in a huge way to move your way, and it just, right now, it's not compatible. I feel like there's going to come a point when there will be kind of a middle ground for the two of you. There will be some cooperation or some reconciliation. That's not the word that I want. But things will be sort of tempered on both sides, I think, at some point, but not this week. They're just not quite ready yet. And so I think the best advice is just to sort of keep these energies apart for now, so that each one can kind of equilibrate. You might be a little more willing to go along with some change, and they might be a little more willing to tone down how much change they think is needed. So that's kind of what the universe is telling you right now too. Just kind of step away, let things simmer down a little bit, let things quiet. We got the Moon, let things get a little quieter, and then maybe come back together and see if things can work out at that point. And I think they will. I think they will. Like, this feels like a temporary situation. So that's what I have for you, Taurus. And so next we have Virgo. Virgo. Okay. So Virgo. Let's see how things are looking for you. for this coming week of June 11th. Spirit, can we have some messages for Virgo for this upcoming week, please? Okay, Virgo, for your energy. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the King of Pentacles reversed. And we've got the Six of Cups. For the energy that's connected to you, we have got the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the Empress. And for the energy that's connecting you, we've got the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Interesting. So for your energy, Virgo, you're feeling a bit upended right now. So much so that you're kind of wishing that things would go back to the way that they were at some point in your life. I don't know if this is way back or if it's just, let's step back a week or so, but you're actually, you're feeling like things are moving way too fast. You need more time to prepare. Maybe just get stuff done, but you're really feeling like things are kind of pressing in on you right now, and you just wish they would slow down. So the energy that's connected to you, has just sort of landed. This energy looks like it kind of has just shown up and planning on staying for dinner or staying for a while. This is an energy of someone who really loves you, but they might be a little bit intrusive. You love them as well, but you weren't necessarily ready for them to just fall into your life as heavy and hard as they have suddenly. And they might be sort of unaware. I'm seeing this dog lying upside down on the floor just making himself at home. But we've also got the Ten of Wands, which is a bit of a burden. We have the Empress as well. And, you know, so I'm getting the feeling of this is just someone who just dropped in and thinks that, and feels like you love each other enough that you'll just drop everything to make them feel at home. And you might be feeling like, and that might be where this wanting to step back and have a little more time, you might be feeling like this is kind of an intrusion you weren't ready for yet. So the energy that connects you, we've got the Queen of Wands, we've got the Queen of Swords, and we've got the Ace of Swords. So again, I'm feeling like there is sort of a bit of a disconnect in communication here with what actions actually happened. I'm feeling like this person just dropping in unannounced, more or less, or with more finality or more feelings of like that they just belong than you were anticipating. I feel as though the connection here is that there's kind of some disconnect between what has happened and what was expected. So that's the energy that I'm getting for you for that. Let's see. And so to close the reading off, Universe, do you have a final message for us here for Virgo, please? Okay, so we've got the Death card, we've got the Ace of Water, and we've got the Daughter of Air. So the universe is basically saying, be very gentle with this individual, the way that you react to them. They're saying that this is a temporary situation. They're not going to stay forever. They may stay longer than you want them to, or they may have arrived sooner than you wanted them to, but they're not here for good. This is temporary. So the universe is saying that for everyone's best good, be kind about this situation. You know, even though it may be a big inconvenience and you feel like you're not getting the things done that you needed to get done because this individual has dropped into your life, it's temporary. Put everything else kind of on the back burner, treat this gently, and you'll be through it relatively soon and easier than you would if you tried to juggle this situation with what you were hoping to get done. So basically the universe is saying, you know, set your day-to-day aside for now. This is only temporary. Treat this with love, and you'll get through it, and you'll be done with it very soon. So that is your message, Virgo. Okay, so next we have Capricorn. Capricorn, you are next. All right, so for Capricorn, Spirit, messages for Capricorn, please, for the week of June 11th. Okay, so we've got the Eight of Swords, we've got the Fool, and we've got the High Priestess for you, Capricorn. And for the energy connected to you, we've got the Five of Wands, we've got the Emperor, and we've got the Lovers. And for the energy that connects you, we've got the Ten of Swords, we've got the Seven of Pentacles, and we've got the Six of Swords. Okay. You, Capricorn, are feeling some perhaps anxiety because you're making some assumptions about something that you don't know enough about yet, but you may even be acting on those assumptions. But it's a situation that you are getting into without realizing exactly what is involved in the situation, perhaps. And so it's causing you some anxiety because you're kind of overthinking, but yet not really getting the facts. You just got this dialogue going on in your head, but you're jumping in regardless. And you're sort of in the dark about this situation as far as knowing what it really is. And as for the person that's connected to you, this is someone in your life who cares a great deal about you, and they help you throughout your life. There's someone who is kind of a leader for you. I mean, this might be a significant other, but they're kind of the one that shows the way oftentimes, and they're confused as to why you're doing what you're doing. It could be that, and that might be why you're doing what you're doing. You may be jumping into something to prove to this, whoever this is, that you can do it on your own, and you don't need their help. And it's not so much a matter of, I don't want your help, not being selfish or angry or anything like that. I feel like it's more like you're trying to show them that you're capable of doing it on your own. But the thing is, they don't mind helping you. In fact, they like to be a support system for you. So they're a little bit confused why you haven't sought out their help with this situation. So the energy that's connecting the two of you, you are kind of pushing them away because you are kind of in this energy of, I'll show you that I can do this. But the problem with that is they're willing to wait and let you try this, but they're afraid that you're going to get hurt. And they would really prefer to help you. It's not that they want to do it for you, and it's not that they don't think that you're capable. They've always thought that you were capable, but for whatever reason, you didn't feel that way about yourself. So basically, this is more your own self-worth or your own self-confidence that you're trying to prove to yourself than trying to prove to them that you can do this, because they've always had that confidence in you. So they're stepping back because they know that's what you want them to do, but it's making them very worried that you're setting out on your own. They may even be able to see the pitfalls that are coming that you don't see, but they don't want to step on your toes. So they'll wait until you ask them for help, or if you ask them for help, but they're standing back and they're worried for you because they can see that there's potentially something that's going to go wrong. They can see it already. But they're willing to let you do this on your own. So that's what I am seeing. And let's get a final message to close this off from the universe. Universe, what additional message do you have for Capricorn, please? We have got the Ace of Water, the Seven of Wands, and the Hanged Man. Yeah, the universe is just saying that this individual will let you do this because they love you. And they know that this might give you a new perspective. Even if it doesn't go exactly right, they still can see you being proud of yourself for taking this chance. Without consulting them ahead of time, or without having every single... You might be the type of person, and this Eight of Swords might bear that out, that has to know every single detail before you do anything. So sometimes you kind of tie yourself up before you ever even get started, just because you are so busy making sure that all of the T's are crossed and all of the I's are dotted, that you get bogged down in that. So this time you're not doing that, or you're trying not to do that, and just jump right in. And so the universe is saying that they are willing to allow you to do that. And I shouldn't say it that way. Of course they're willing to allow you, but they're supporting you in diving in, even though it makes them nervous, because they know that this is going to give you a new perspective of yourself, that you're going to have it's going to boost your self-confidence, because you stepped into something that was difficult, that you didn't know all of the ins and outs of, and it's just going to allow you to see yourself in a new light, and so they're happy that you're doing that. Even though it makes them very nervous. So that's what I have for you, Capricorn. So next is Aries. Aries, this is your reading. All right, Aries. Spirit, what do we have for Aries for the week of June 11th? For you, we've got the Fool, the Prince of Pentacles, and the Prince of Wands. That's interesting. For the energy attached to you, we've got the Six of Swords, we've got the Strength card, and we've got the Eight of Wands. And for the energy that connects you, we have got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah. We've got the Tower. And we've got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so for your energy, you're having a conundrum right now. There's some decision that you're trying to make and you're about 50-50 on how to go about it. And you're getting frustrated. You're getting very frustrated with this decision and you just kind of want to just leap. Just toss a coin and go. I don't know what the situation is. I can't tell. But it's seriously 50-50 and you're kind of stuck, but you're really tired of being stuck. For the energy that's attached to you, this energy wants you to move too. And they are holding back telling you that, or at least they're holding back pushing you to do that. But they definitely are wanting you to move on whatever the situation is. And then the energy that connects you, yeah. The energy that connects you, you're feeling kind of like you don't have the support you'd like to have with regard to this situation. I don't know if this individual is like being passive aggressive and kind of hinting they want you to move, or if they're being like outward telling you that they think you should just go, do it, whatever it is. But you are feeling really very, very unsupported. To the point where you don't even want to have to deal with this person. I don't know if this is... I'm not sure what the relationship is between the two of you. This may even be a work situation. This might be someone that you work with or work for. I'm not really necessarily seeing a love connection here at all. But this is an important connection, and you are feeling pressure from this connection. You're really feeling unsupported. You're feeling like you're being pushed to make this, whatever this decision is, but you're not being supported to do that. You're not being given the information that you need, possibly. You are not being given the time that you need. You're not being given the resources that you might need. Something is missing. So this decision that you're needing to make, you're feeling like it's not fair that you're being pushed to make this decision because you need more of something. You need more manpower, you need more time, you need more money, you need more, whatever it is that you need more of. You're not being given that, but this person still wants you to jump, even though you don't have what you need to make a good decision. Okay, so let's see what the universe has to say for some final advice. So the universe has the Eight of Swords, I think. Yes, Eight of Swords, the Empress, and the Ace of Wands. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is saying you're not going to get what you need from this. You're going to have to just draw upon your own resources. and that you have those resources. You're capable of doing this, even though you may not have what you feel like you need. They're saying you're not going to get it. So you're just going to have to draw upon your own, and you're shortchanging yourself as far as what you think you're capable of. This Empress card, you have all of the resources that you really need. You're just not trusting yourself. So as well as the Ace of Fire, you can step out and you can act in a way that is powerful and decisive, and powerful is about is the word that keeps coming to me. So the universe is saying you're not going to get this support that you're waiting for and you're getting frustrated about, but that you are capable of doing this with what you have now. So the universe is just recommending that you realize that you have the capacity to do this, trust yourself, and go ahead and make the decision on your own. And it will be a good decision. It will be one that you are capable of handling. And I suspect that if that's the case and that happens, even though you didn't get the support, you will feel as though, it'll mean even more to you to have made this decision and have it work out well, even when you didn't have everything that you thought you needed. That's just going to give you more confirmation that you have the strength and you have the capability to do the things that you need to do, even when sometimes it doesn't look like you do. You're stronger than you think. So that's what your reading is today, Aries. So next we have Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius, let's see here. Okay. Sagittarius for the week of June 11th. All right, for you we get the Two of Cups, the Empress, and the Knight of Cups. Wow, that's some nice energy. And for the energy attached to you, we've got the Lovers, we've got the Strength card, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Holy moly. Sag, I want your reading. For the energy that attaches you, we've got the Eight of Wands, we've got the Ace of Swords, and we have got the Six of Wands. Wow, this is some beautiful energy here. The two of you have almost the same energy between the both of you. You are probably a little more outgoing, perhaps, of the two, but you are extremely nurturing. Your love for this other individual is unsurpassed, and you are you're acting on that. You're showing that love to this individual. This individual, they equally love you as much as you love them. They're more receptive perhaps than you are. They're maybe not so outgoing about their love, but it's I mean, the meshing here of this love is, there's no question on either side. The connection between the two of you, the Eight of Wands, the Ace of Swords, and the Six of Wands, there's not a whole lot to say about this. Things are moving together. I don't know if this is a new relationship, you guys, and it feels like you're moving too fast. You're not. It is moving fast, but this relationship is exactly what it's supposed to be. The connection between the two of you is bringing you together. If this is a relationship that has been for some time now, it's an amazing relationship. It continues to be renewed, is what I'm seeing here, is that the love between the two of you is constantly being renewed. So everything's great in your world, Sag. I don't know what else to tell you about this. This is a beautiful energy, amazing energy. So let's get a final message from the universe here. Universe, do you have any other message for Sagittarius, please, for the week of June 11th? You guys maybe are celebrating an anniversary or something, because that's also in this reading. So that could be kind of what's going on in your week, just for this week. So maybe you have an anniversary this week. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Three of Swords. And we've got the Judgment card from the universe. Yeah, I feel as though the two of you getting together, and I don't want this to sound terribly dramatic, but what I'm actually getting from these cards is that you saved each other's lives, or one of you saved the other one's lives. That's how you look at this relationship, that you know, your life was not going a good way until you found each other, and that coming together has completely flipped the script on that. One or both of you was heading down a bad path. Your life may have been in trouble. Your life may have seemed meaningless. You may have been sad or depressed. But coming together has completely changed all that. That's not even in the picture anymore. And so, you know, that the universe is basically just saying to remember to be grateful for that. Because it looks like this was a huge transformation for one or both of you. And wow, this is really just a beautiful relationship, you guys. So if it's your anniversary, happy anniversary, and you're going to have a whole lot more. So that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. So next, we've got Leo. Leo is next. All right. Leo. Paint this one. Spirit, what do we have for Leo for the week of June 11th? For your energy, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Hermit, and the Two of Cups. For the energy attached to you, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the World, and the Four of Swords. And for the energy that connects you, we've got the Empress, we've got the Death card, and we've got the Seven of Wands. So for your energy, Leo, I feel like there is a relationship that you feel like is moving too fast. And this may not be a romantic relationship. This could even be like a work situation where things are just coming at you too fast. But whatever the situation is, there's a connection here, but you feel like things are progressing too quickly and you're starting to kind of pull back. The energy that's attached to you, I feel like they're actually feeling kind of the same way. And perhaps even more so, because I feel like they have got a fear that things are going to end. Yeah, I feel like they are feeling like things are not anchored well enough yet, and that the way things are proceeding, it could spell the end of the relationship. But for the energy that attaches you, I feel like the both of you want this relationship to work. There's a lot of loving nurturance here. And again, if this is a job situation or something along those lines, it's something that you want to work. Both sides want this to work. There are, however, some things that need to be changed. There are some parts of the relationship that is not working well that needs to be sort of weeded out. And that could have to do with one of you trying to have sort of a power struggle in the relationship. So if one of you is kind of trying to be the leader in the situation and it's not being well received, then it's time to back off and drop that way of interacting, and try and balance this a little bit more, so that there's more equal give and take, perhaps, between the two sides, and that might sort of cause this relationship or facilitate this relationship working better than it is right now. I just feel like both sides are being a little bit overwhelmed, and it may be that one side is more overwhelmed than the other. I kind of feel like this side is more overwhelmed and this side is kind of overwhelming. So that could be what's going on here with this connection. Might be why the relationship is not working well, and the energy is not feeling like it's a good match. So let's see what the universe has to say here, Leo. An image that this is not the deck we need. This is see if I can shuffle today. I have a sore wrist, so shuffling is not coming very easily. Okay, so universe for Leo for the week of June 11th. What do you have? Okay, Leo, we've got the Empress, the High Priestess, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, someone is not really looking at the way the relationship is going very well. Someone is kind of maybe being a little stubborn and not wanting to change things. And so they're not willing to maybe admit or even see that there is a problem here. And that could be you. I'm getting a feeling more that that's possibly you. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles again. We've got that twice. So that's saying that this relationship is really kind of too new to weather too much friction or too much tension. So Spirit is telling you, whoever is kind of pushing in this relationship, just to back it down a little bit. And if that happens, then things will stand a much better chance of working out than they do right now with the dynamic that's going on. So that's the message I've got for you, Leo. Okay, so next we have got Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's see here. I think we need, nope, this one. Pisces. All right, Spirit. So for Pisces, what do we have for the week of June 11th? Pisces, on your side we have got the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. For the connection, we have got, or the energy connected to you, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got the Daughter of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. And for the energy that connects you, we've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Father of Wands, and we have got the Five of Cups. Okay, Pisces. Okay, for your energy, you are pretty much sitting still. You are kind of potentially exhausted here. And you might be coming out of that soon. But right now, you're still perfectly happy, although perfectly happy is probably not the right way to say it. You are content to stay put, not take on anything new, just kind of folding in on yourself. And for the energy that's attached to you, the Seven of Pentacles, the Daughter of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. The energy that's attached to you feels like they've invested a lot in you. And they may be expecting more of a return than you're able to give them right now. I feel like they're willing to wait, but they're not happy about it. So the energy that's connecting the two of you, yeah, you're both feeling like the other one is not being sensitive to your needs. Yeah, there's a big disconnect here. You're really pretty shut down, and you just are wanting to kind of stay within yourself and not really have to do too much interaction. Just kind of taking it easy is not the right word. That's what I'm hearing in my head, but that's not the way it feels. It's not just taking it easy. You are recovering, basically, is the way I'm feeling about this. This person is expecting more of you. It's kind of like this person is kind of feeling like, I can't do this by myself. You need to help me. Kind of maybe some... They're putting some needs on you. They need you to contribute, is what they are expecting. But in the middle here, they're feeling like they don't have any help. You're feeling like you just can't do any more. And so it's making a huge divide between the two of you, because both of you are kind of stuck in your own needs. And not seeing the other person really at all. So that's what's going on with that. Let's get a message from the universe. Yeah, I'm thinking these guys. So Pisces, universe, what do you have for Pisces? Got the Tower. We've got the Page of Wands, and we've got the Ten of Cups. So basically, this is saying that the only way to avert this crisis, this tower moment, this falling apart, this possibly a blow up, a fight, the only way to avert that is to take action with loving emotion. And the emotion is such that it is very inclusive of everyone. So this is kind of this is a family kind of love. So the universe is saying, here, the Page of Wands, this action is, he's by himself, he's in the desert. So you might feel like right now that any action that you take is going to be, it's all me. I'm in this by myself. Nobody understands me, kind of a thing. But the Ten of Cups is saying there is this love here. There very much is this love here, and it's a kind of love that is almost unbreakable. It's a family kind of love. It's like we're connected forever. We love each other even through things that feel tough. So the universe is saying that in order to avert this, what seems inevitable blow up that's coming, is to not only be loving, but you're going to have to step out. And I'm feeling like that this is primarily talking to you, Pisces, not to this individual. I mean, the loving, the Ten of Cups is everybody needs to be loving, but the Page of Wands, the action that needs to be taken, the start that needs to happen is I think, on your side. So that's the message that I have for you, Pisces. And I don't know specifically what that action is, but I just know that it needs to be loving. It could just be a hug. Just saying, sorry, I'm worn out, I'm exhausted, but I still love you. That might be all it takes. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Next is Cancer. Okay, Cancer. Let's see. I'm feeling like we need this deck. Oof. That was ugly. Let's try it this way. Much better. For whatever reason, cards tend to shuffle one direction and not the other, oftentimes. So you kind of have to get to know your card decks to know whether you shuffle them face down or face up. Some do fine either way, but some are quirky, like this one. Anyway, Cancer, what do we have for you for the week of June 11th? All right, for your energy, we've got the Devil reversed, we've got the Star, and we've got the King of Wands. And for the energy connected to you, we've got the High Priestess, we've got the Prince of Swords, and we've got the King of Swords. And for the energy that connects you, we've got the Seven of Wands, the Six of Swords, and the Four of Swords. Okay, so Cancer, your energy looks amazing. You have taken an action to release yourself from some bad habit that you had or some doubt that was nagging for you. You have stepped up and actually done something that let you drop an old habit or gain confidence in yourself. So that's where you are this week. And if you haven't done it yet, you will this week. The energy that's attached to you, the High Priestess, the Prince of Swords, and the King of Swords, they've seen that you had this ability all along. This individual or this job or whatever it is they've understood and had the knowledge that you were capable of getting out from under whatever this burden that you had, this self-imposed limitation was. but they kept it to themselves. And I don't know why for sure that they kept it to themselves. But they've always known that you were capable of doing this. So for the energy that is attaching you, okay, this is why they kept it to themselves. Now they are uncertain because you've stepped up. Because you have gained this sense of confidence, they may have depended on the fact or the situation that you always needed them, because you didn't have the self-confidence that you needed to step out on your own. And so now they are afraid that you're going to leave, or that you won't need them anymore. And this may actually come out in your interaction, that they may end up kind of bickering or fighting with you more than... It might be one of those situations where you come to them and you're excited because you've done this on your own and you feel good about yourself. You didn't think you could ever do it, but you did. So you come to them and you say, oh my God, I'm so excited I did this. And they might react very differently than what you expect them to do. They may react negatively to you accomplishing this. Or they might try and make you feel... they might try to make you doubt yourself. So that's, I'm feeling like that's the energy that's connecting you. They always knew that you had the capability to do this, but they kept it to themselves because they liked you depending on them. And so now that you've done this, you've freed yourself from whatever it is that was holding you back, they may not react well to it. And it looks like they probably won't. So be aware that that might be coming up. So let's see, let's get another, a final message from the universe here for you, Cancer. Okay, so universe, what do you have for Cancer for the week of June 11th, please? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the Seven of... Sorry, they just have symbols on this one, and I, for the life of me, can't remember what's what. We've got the Seven of Water, or Cups, and we've got the Four of Wands. Swords. Sorry, Four of Swords. Again, we have the Four of Swords. It's sitting on top of the Four of Swords. Okay. So, basically what the universe is saying is that you're going to have to make a choice. You're going to have to make a choice whether or not you want to stay with this individual who may not support you, but they're safe, or you're going to have to make a choice to step out on your own, which is scary. And I wish I could give you more on that, but I'm not sure that the universe is providing a lot more. Yeah, it's kind of 50-50 here. You just, but you're going to have to make the choice, flat out. There's some healing involved here. We've got the Four of Swords twice. So whatever choice you make is going to provide healing. They're telling me to look at the Ace of Spades, which is like the Ace of Swords, I believe. There's also a DNA strand here, which is intriguing. So they may be saying to take some time to gain some clarity on this situation. But I'm getting a picture of you doing that soul searching on your own, not interacting necessarily with this individual. Because I'm seeing the only way for you to get clarity, which we've got this third eye opened here on the star, is for you to look at this yourself. We've also got the third eye marked here on the King of Wands on your side of things. So you do have the capability. Again, you have freed up your ability to make good decisions, to see what's out there, to see what's available to you, to see what's your best choice. So you're going to have to make that choice. But in order to do that, with double Four of Swords here, you need to go inward. You need to heal this, whatever this is that you have conquered over here. It's new, it's fresh, it may not have taken a good hold yet. So you need to take some time. The universe thinks that taking some time to integrate this into you as more of a healed soul is what will allow you to make a good decision about your situation and how to move forward. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Okay. So next we have Scorpio. Okay, Scorpio. Oh, let's see. I think we need this deck. So, for the week of June 11th, for Scorpio, Spirit, what do you have? Scorpio, the week of June 11th. Okay, we've got for you the King of Wands, the sad squirrel, and the happy squirrel. Neither one of those is typical tarot cards. I can't believe they came out on top of each other. Okay, so for the person or the situation or person attached to you, we've got the Page of Swords, the energy attached to you. Let's go with that. We've got the Magician, and we've got the Devil. And for the energy, the attachment, we've got the Chariot, we've got the Five of Cups, and we've got the Ten of Cups. Okay. So for your energy, well, I'm inclined to say, and I apologize, I'm just kidding, but I'm inclined to say you're bipolar. And perhaps hyper on top of it. Sorry, no, let's go back here. So for your energy, the King of Wands, the sad squirrel, and the happy squirrel, you have got an action to take. We had a similar reading earlier. I don't remember which sign it was for, but there's an action that you need to take. But you are very much up in the air as to which way to go with this action. And I feel like, it could go either way, depending on how the outcome is, but you don't have any way of knowing which way it's going to go when you take this action. But I feel like you need to move on this. I don't know for sure why. It may be that, it's a choice that you've been given at work. It may be that it's a ultimatum you've been given at home. It could be that it's just something you feel like needs to get done. But it's really a toss-up as to whether it's going to be good or bad once you make this action. The energy that's attached to you, the Page of Swords, the Magician, and the Devil. This individual wants you to get something done as well, but they don't have a much better take on what will happen if you do. I feel like this might be the reason you feel like you have to make some action or take some action. I feel like this individual or this situation is pushing you to make this action, to take this action when you're really not ready to do it. I feel like this may be someone that sees it as a really good thing, but they're not really taking all sides of the situation into account, and they could be very wrong. And you may see that, but I feel like they're really pushing and saying, just do it. We need to do it. Or you need to do it, whatever it is. So the energy that is attaching the two of you or connecting the two of you, we've got the Chariot, the Five of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. You care about this person and they care about you. However, there have been instances in the past where what they wanted you to do was rash and you acted on it and it didn't end up well. You want to please this individual. You do. You love them. You want to do what will make them happy. But you know from past experience that when you have acted impulsively and on their behest, it hasn't turned out well. So that may be what's giving you this sense of, I'm not sure I want to do this, because in the past it hasn't always worked out very well. So that's the situation that's going on right now. Let's get a final message from the universe to see what they need to tell you, what it needs to tell you. Universe, what final message do you have for Scorpio, please? The Nine of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the universe is telling you to do what feels right to you. Don't do anything just because this individual is pushing you to do it. The universe is telling you absolutely do what feels good to you and go slow if that feels good to you. Take your time, have some patience. Let this simmer, let it work out, understand the situation better, whatever it is that you need to do. The universe is saying it's okay to slow down, and you need to absolutely do what feels right to you, what feels good to you. Not just what feels right, because that's more in your head, but what feels good, what feels emotionally fulfilling and good to you. Is what you should be doing, is what you should do. So, there is the message for you, Scorpio. Oops. Put this in right side up would be helpful. Okay, so next we have Gemini. Gemini is next. All right, Gemini. Gemini for the week of June 11th. What do we have for you? June 11th. Through the 17th. Spirit, what do we have for Gemini for the week of June 11th, please? Okay, Gemini, for you, we've got the Three of Swords, we've got the Princess of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Wands. And for the energy attached to you, we've got the Eight of Cups, we've got the King of Cups, and we've got the King of Wands. And for the energy that attaches you, we've got the Justice card, the King of Swords, and the Empress. Okay, we've got lots of 3s and 8s here, and kings. Lots of kings. Got 3 of the 4 kings, actually. We've got the 8 of cups. The justice card is the 8. We've got the 3 of swords, and the empress is 3. So, 3s, kings, and 8s. All right, so the energy, your energy, we've got the 3 of swords, we've got the princess of wands, and we've got the 7 of wands. You are trying to make something happen in your life that is causing you some grief because it's not working out. And I feel like it's not working out because you're trying to keep too tight of a hold on it. You're trying to control every little detail of the situation. The energy that's attached to you, you've got the 8 of cups, the king of cups, and the king of wands. This energy is pretty happy where they are. And if you push too hard to change things, they may be looking to step away from the relationship. And again, this can be a person, it can be a job, it can be a family member, whatever the situation. But this individual feels pretty comfortable where they are right now. But if you are too forward in pushing to make a change here, especially this change that doesn't seem to be working out, they might be inclined to step away. The energy that connects you, we've got the Justice card, the King of Swords, and the Empress. Yeah, so neither one of you wants to step away from this relationship. There's a lot of nurturing and love here. There is, you believe in each other very much. However, I feel like there's an argument about whether you should be doing this or not. Whatever this is, they don't think things need to change. You're trying to change things. It's not really working that well, but you're pretty invested in changing something. And so both of you, again, you care for each other. This is an important relationship. It's a well-balanced relationship and one that you have respect for each other. But right now, there's a disagreement. There is a definite disagreement about how things should be done. So, let's see what the universe has to close this off for you, Gemini. So we've got the 4 of Wands reversed. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. And we've got the 2 of Cups. Yeah, if things continue to stay as unbalanced as they are right now, it could cause a split. It could very much cause a split. And I feel like this is a relationship that is a committed relationship. It is a perhaps long-term relationship. It's a relationship that is perhaps bound by a contract of some sort. But if things continue to remain unbalanced as they are right now, if this can't be worked out, it could cause a split in this relationship. So that's what I've got for you, Gemini. So next we have Libra. Libra is next. Okay, and I think we're going to still stick with this deck for Libra. So Libra for the week of June 11th. What do we have for you? Libra, the week of June 11th for Libra. For your energy, we've got the Princess of Swords, we've got the 10 of Cups, And we've got the Temperance card. For the energy attached to you, we've got the Tower, we've got the Lovers, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune. And for the energy that is attaching you, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and we've got the Sun card. Okay, so for your energy, you are a extremely loving individual. There's a lot of love between the two of you. You currently are wanting to clarify or help with something, but you can't right now. You are being held back or having to hold back, expressing your love, which there is an abundance of love here, and you very much wish to express that love, but you are having to hold back. And I think that the reason that you're having to hold back, this individual that's attached to you, the Tower, the Lovers, and the Wheel of Fortune, they have just recently gone through a loss. They're grieving a loss of some sort right now, and they're not able to accept perhaps overt shows of love. They are in need of your support, but in a manner that is quiet, not showy, and not aggressive or pushy. But they love you very much as well. They have just very recently, though, it feels like, gone through some sort of a loss. And so they are kind of closed in to themselves. It was something that they had no control over at all, and it was probably sudden and unexpected. So the energy that connects the two of you, we've got the King of Wands, we've got the Ten of Pentacles, and we've got the Sun. Yeah, so this relationship is still incredibly strong, and it will continue to be, and happiness will return. And I can already see it coming back into the relationship here. I think that the both of you are very strong. The both of you are very in tune with one another. But this, whatever the situation is that happened here was, like I said, very sudden and unexpected. So it's really been a big blow. But it has not fundamentally changed the relationship. The relationship is still... It's a beautiful, amazingly beautiful relationship here. You've got the Ten of Cups next to the Ten of Pentacles. It doesn't get much better than that. You've got love and abundance, and your world is full. And then you've got the Sun card, which is the happiness card right below it. And you've got the Lovers in your reading. You've got an incredible, preponderance of major arcana cards here. So this is a really, really strong message. And tens, lots of tens. So a very strong message that you guys are strong. This situation is devastating, but it's not going to break up this relationship in the least. And in fact, it will probably over time strengthen it. But right now, you are just having to be very, very sensitive to this individual and just hold space for them. And you are. You very much are. This King of Wands is typically, Wands is a suit of action, but you can see he's kind of holding back. At least that's the impression that I'm getting in this reading. He's holding the wand back to himself. It's still there. He's waiting. He's able. Whenever you need him, he will jump into action, and that's you. You'll be there whenever this person or situation needs you. You're ready. But for now, you just kind of have to hold back, just because there's whatever the situation is that this energy has to deal with on their own, but they very much appreciate your support. And they need your support. And it's there. So, let's see. Let's get a message from the universe. So, Libra, For the week of June 11th, final message from the universe. We've got the Chariot, we've got the Mother of Cups, and we have got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so this is just basically the same message again. This is just saying keep your love available and ready. Right now, this person can't receive it. Not overtly, not in a chariot manner. They can't. You're going to have to just meter it out little bits at a time, and make sure that they know that it's available to them. But they're going to have to take it from you when they need it, rather than you trying to force it on them, or trying to give it to them, trying to push them too much, because they're overwhelmed at this point. The Eight of Cups in this deck is called despair, and that's kind of where they are right now. But the despair card is sitting right on the Sun card, and so it will move from one to the other. We've got the Mother of Water here, and she's a beautiful person who is there and available, and that's sitting on your row of energy here. So again, the message is just be available, but kind of hold back for now. Again, the Temperance card is here. So just have to take some time and let this heal. But it's not going to, in the long run, change anything, not for the worse anyway, possibly even for the better. So that's what I have for you, Libra. And so finally, we have Aquarius. Aquarius for the week of June 11th. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what we've got for you. Okay, Aquarius for June 11th, the week of June 11th. For your energy, we've got the Eight of Pentacles, we've got the Hanged Man, and the Three of Cups. For the energy attached to you, we've got the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Judgment card, and we've got the Moon. And for the energy that attaches you, we've got the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. Okay. So for your energy, Aquarius, you feel like you have been putting a whole lot of work in, and it's not been really returning anything to you, and you're kind of over it. You're done. You're sick of it. So you're kind of changing your perspective that you're not going to work so hard anymore, because it's just not giving you back what you are putting in. You're feeling like it's not fair. You're feeling like you are just working so hard, and you're not getting anything back. So you are about to the point, and perhaps already past the point, where you're just saying, screw it, I'm not going to work this hard anymore. I'm just going to have fun with my life, and we'll see what comes of that. And for the energy that is attached to you, we've got the Five of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Moon. I feel like this energy that's attached to you is going to take advantage of you working so long as they can. So long as it doesn't come to light that they are taking advantage of you. So you may have been suffering in silence, and just going on about doing the work. They may be the ones giving you the work. And So they have been, how do I put this? They have been basically using you because nobody's the wiser that they're doing it. So this energy that's attached to you is they're basically, they are being unfair to you because they haven't been caught doing it yet, because you've kept it to yourself. So the energy that attaches you, the Six of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're just done with it. You're gonna tell them what they can do with it and take whatever comes. And by doing that, you're actually going to better your situation. By basically, I don't know if this is actually, I don't feel like this is you necessarily standing up to them, but this is just you saying, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm taking care of myself. I'm not going to keep working for you and getting nothing back from it. I'm the only one putting anything into this, so I'm going to step away. I'll take my chances if it works or not, but I feel like even if the situation or the connection doesn't work out, you are going to find yourself in a better place because you took the action that felt right for you. You stopped letting somebody or something walk all over you and took back your power, and that makes you feel better about your situation. Whether the situation works out or not, at least you now feel better about the way things are. So let's see what the universe has for us for a final message. I don't think this is the deck we want. I think we need this one. So for Aquarius, final message from the universe for the week of June 11th. Okay, we've got the High Priestess, the Devil, and the Daughter of Wands. Yeah, not acting on your behalf is keeping you tied to a sense of not accomplishing anything and not being worth anything. So and even more so, your intuition is telling you that this attachment you have a very strong work ethic, and you are always of the impression or of the idea that if you work hard, you'll receive because of it. And by the laws of karma, that's true, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to see it anytime soon. So your intuition is telling you that by staying in this mentality that if I just keep working harder, it'll come back and pay me in the long run, your intuition is telling you that that's not, right now that's not the case, and that you're going to have to kind of start over with the way you look at things, the way you do your life. So that's the message that the universe has for you, that your intuition is telling you that staying attached to this mentality of if I just work harder, things will get better, is not a healthy way to be thinking right now, because the situation that you're in is not conducive to that. It's not that your mindset is bad, it's that the particular set of circumstances, the particular energy that you are existing within right now is not playing that out. It's not compatible with that thought pattern. And so the universe is telling you, that your intuition is telling you, that you need to detach from this idea or this situation with this idea and start over acting differently, and do that without carrying the baggage of this situation, without going forward and saying, this is the way it's always going to be, I'm just not going to work hard anymore, because the universe is telling you that the attachment was not to your work ethic. The attachment was to staying in a situation that didn't reward your work ethic. So that's what the message is. All right, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. I hope this helped. And that is our last reading for the reading today for the week of June 11th. And I hope to see everyone back again next week. Thanks. Bye.